Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Geoguessr Daily Challenge. We've now had, I think, eight golds in a row. Could be seven, but I think might be eight. So we're on a pretty good streak. All right, so let's see where this is going to be. All right, so first thing I notice is these cars have long license plates with some blue on them. I originally thought we might be somewhere in the Middle East, like a Jordan or Israel, based on the architecture, but the fact that they're EU license plates would also connect us to Malta. So that is where I think we are now. I think we're in Malta, and the English here, and just that points to that as well. So Malta is going to be the location here. So what city? I mean, this is probably just the capital, Valletta. It's pretty built up, right? But there are other places. I mean, it's a pretty densely populated little island. So really it's hard to tell just by looking at it where you are. Hmm. Would love a little town name. Would be great, but it's not always the case. Carjiwa Hal Kirkup. I wonder if that helps. Looking for those names really quick. I mean, it's likely we're in this like densely populated little area here. That's where most people live, I would assume. I was hoping to see maybe some coastline somewhere. The fact that we don't actually makes me think we might be slightly more inland. So something like Hamrun here. Cause yeah, I mean I don't see any coastline. Let's head back to the start and go this way instead. Now we're heading south from where we started. We have about a minute left, a little bit less. Parking area for something. For a football pitch. So I wonder if, I mean, there can't be too many big football pitches on sports complex, right? On the island, right? So Independence Ground, we could be around there. But again, I don't think we're probably closer towards this over here. I don't think we're very like close to the water actually. So I'm pretty happy with my guess. I don't think we're gonna find anything else. This looks to be maybe some sort of Kirkhope Fitness Center. Oh man, I saw Kirkhope before on something. I don't see it. Ah, it's down here. Of course. Yeah, I did see it on a sign before. The bus sign, I believe. We're down here. Here's the sports complex. It's a lot smaller than I thought. Fair enough, but we lost 14 points, so not a big deal. Okay, cool. Left side bicycles here. Ooh, haha, look at the car again. The blue, white, and red blurred French flag meta. So we are in Sri Lanka. 2 days in a row in Sri Lanka is very interesting. Somebody left a comment that I thought was interesting on yesterday's episode. I believe it was probably referring to the Sri Lanka round, where they said that it was a bit too easy, or the game has gotten a bit too easy when you could just use car metas for everything. And I do kind of agree. I used to play the game in a more, I guess, natural sense of just looking around, reading some language, finding some names, and figuring it out like that. Southwest Pradeshia Sabha. But now I use all the metas that I know. And I think that's just because you can play the other way, but you won't get as high a score. I mean, I don't think the 3 minutes is enough to play in such a I don't really have a word for it. I was gonna say holistic way. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but you know, like as if you're someone who knows a lot about countries, but not a lot about Geoguessr meta. It's cool, still cool that way, But let's put one there. But it is definitely harder that way, and you won't get as high scores. And for someone like me who tries to get gold every day, it's kind of hard not to play this way with the metas and such. I was just looking for that southwestern something as a province. Didn't look like, I guess that was one of them. Panda Terupu or something? What does that say? Yeah, something like that. Or, yeah, it's like Panda Terupu. Let's see if we find that. Think it's going to be southwest, but not for sure. I mean, look, here's something Terupu. That could just mean, like, town. Patu. This is a tough one. I think it's kind of silly to assume that just because I saw Rupu in the north, that it would be a northern way of saying things considering the island is so small. Panadura sounds pretty similar. So maybe we're around there. Let's just leave it there. Let's see how we do. It was northern. So we lost 1,000 points. And yeah, Pandatharipu. Okay, so it was a little too blurred to read, but yeah, it was tough. It's probably was it Ripu ending? Probably, or Rupu, probably refers to like some sort of designation, like a town. Okay. Country Road 2108, that's not going to help us. The Church of Christ himself is right here. By the way, did I say it? Happy holidays to everyone, whatever you celebrate. I hope everybody has a beautiful, lovely time with their loved ones on a day such as this. It's so nice to be around those you love. Okay, so I think we're in the U.S. But I'm not sure where. We are in the middle of nowhere, wherever it is. Might want to put one down just in like, well, that's a Cedar Springs, so that's a pretty good indication right there. However, what state? Who knows? Not me. 55 speed limit doesn't help. School speed limit sign. A lot of country roads. So I'm thinking somewhere like around here would be a decent guess. But I can't say for sure, man. To the north we go in search of some sort of sign. Cedar Springs. Don't really know where that'll be. Don't think this is too much further out west, but I could be wrong actually about that. It's tough when you get around like this where you just have to click and hope. You know, here's another country road sign, which is useless. Another equivalent sign on the other side of the road. So we have a minute left. We saw Cedar Springs. I was hoping maybe we would get a highway sign, but it's looking less likely. Texarkana College? That's what it says, doesn't it? Isn't that Texas then? Texarkana, Tex has Tex in it, right? Screw it, we'll put it down in Eastern Texas. This could kill us, but I really don't know what else to do. Let's keep looking. Doesn't feel like Texas to me at all, to be honest with you. I'm not from this part of the states, in case you can't tell. Yeah. Got absolutely nothing out here, man. I think this is a bad guess, but I don't know where to put it. It wasn't a bad guess. We lost 600 points. Wow. There's Texarkana. Okay. Barely even knew that was a city, but it's there. Right. I guess it makes sense. Texas, Arcana, Texarkan. Wow, so creative with the naming of the towns. Okay, let's see. No roof rack. Rua Santa Isabel. So we're in somewhere, Brazil, that speaks Portuguese. So, what city? What city is this gonna be? Nothing on that sign. Let's just kind of head in this way and see what we see. Same sign. SP, Sao Paulo. Yeah, Sao Paulo, 160. So, it's in here. So, SP is the whole state. 160 is the highway. What I'm thinking is we're probably just in Sao Paulo itself, but we can't be too sure. It is the SP 160. Let's keep in mind, not the BR 160. Here it is, SP 160. Heads in through the city, just like this. Near Centro, or something like that. I don't know how my pronunciation is there. So, Geoguessr. How good is it? Or how bad is it? Here it is. Geoguessr. Down here is where we are, neighborhood-wise, I think. Makes sense. So if that's the case, we're around here. Let's just lock in. Is it a bad idea to just... No, we have plenty of points. Yeah, we're in the neighborhood. I didn't want to spend like 1,000 years 5 gang, so there you go. 3 points lost, very nice. All right, final round here is looking like Peru or Bolivia right off the bat. Just these brick houses is very flat, feeling like, I don't know how to describe it, just has a feeling, but this could also be, places in Colombia, Chile, Argentina. So, first step is what country? Flags would be great, but other things could help as well. Ecuador as well, in case I didn't mention another country that this could be. I mean, this looks like an Ecuadorian bus if I've ever seen one, but that's really not a reliable meta. I don't see anything on there either. We got to stay on this main road here. That's Peruvian flags down there. I don't know if those are just for reflectors, though, or not. Chimborazo. Chimborazo is a city somewhere, isn't it? Chimborazo. I recognize that name. Colombia. Is that a Colombian taxi? Does it have the thing? I'm like 99% sure. But yellow. No, it can't be. Because you need yellow license plates for everyone. I think we're in Peru, man. Chimborazo. Where the hell is that? I'm going to put one down here. Well, we need somewhere flat, actually. Let's go Chimbote for now. Shoot, man. This is tough. Because I don't even know what country we're in. This is just horrible. I've heard of Chimborazo, but I don't know what that... If that's a place, I don't know where it is. If it's a word, I don't know what it means. So, just the recognition is not enough, unfortunately. And of course, we have no flags built into that or painted in there. That guy looks like Peruvian or Bolivian. It has to be one of the two. Chimborazo. San Andres, that says Ecuador. Okay. Let's put one up here for now. Quick look for San Andres or Chimborazo. Chimborazo might be the region. 10 seconds. Ooh, good guess. Good guess. We're actually in Riobamba. I want to look up what Chimborazo. Let me do 1 second. Just so I don't go crazy here. Yes, I can spell. It's a volcano. It's a volcano in Ecuador. Here, I think, is what it would be. It's this. I've heard of it. For some reason. But yeah, wasn't the city, obviously. But anyway, 23,215 is going to be our final score. We are in with another gold. That makes it, I think, 9 in a row. Kind of clutch there in Texas, or else we might not have gotten the gold. And the rest of the rounds, other than the last one, obviously, were pretty comfortable. Sri Lanka, we just didn't know north or south what to do. It was a little bit tough. We didn't find too much to work with, but yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it. Let's see where we ended up on the board. 23rd place out of 2,000 people, something like that. Not bad. Anyway, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Subscribe for daily Geoguessr videos. Leave a comment. Let me know how you did on today's daily. Happy holidays, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.